Hello, my name is Tim. We are Sports and Touring, and it's my enormous pleasure to introduce you to this beautiful Porsche 911 in Sapphire Blue. Since September 1964, the Porsche 911 has occupied a very special place indeed in the pantheon of motor cars. It sits on a pedestal, globally acknowledged as perhaps the very finest sports car of all time. The combination of stunning looks, incredible performance, and German engineering all add up to a tremendous experience behind the wheel of maybe the ultimate driver's machine. And it is a delight then to introduce you to this beautiful example, looking truly stunning in sapphire blue, with these beautiful technical grey alloy wheels and red calipers. This is truly a very special looking machine. And this example too has impressed us enormously with its condition. It has clearly been cherished. It comes with excellent service history. It's been looked after by a renowned independent Porsche specialist and comes freshly from its 2-yearly service. The condition of the bodywork is simply astonishing. Ceramic coated. When we began our process of washing, valeting and detailing the car, we noticed how the rain and water simply ran off the paintwork of this beautiful machine. And indeed, driving it, sitting behind the wheel as I did for a couple of hours, was, as usual in a 911, an intoxicating experience. Let's take a look inside. The car comes, of course, with 2 remote key fobs. And opening the driver's door, the first thing that strikes the eye is this beautiful 2-tone platinum grey and black interior. The condition of the car inside is just fabulous. The door cards, dashboard, steering wheel, carpets, roof lining and so forth are all impeccable. The seats, the beautiful stitched, heated 14-way electric sports seats, just one of the many extra cost options on this car, are in fabulous condition. And they feature the Porsche design crest on the headrest, and there it is too on the center console. Sitting down into the Porsche cockpit is always a very special experience. We'll close the door and hear the lovely quality of the engineering as the door thuds closed. And here is the 911 cockpit, a very special place for a performance car enthusiast to sit and drive. Packed with technology, a superb dashboard laid out with all the instruments you'd expect in a serious performance machine. Let's put the key in and start it up. That beautiful low rumble of the 3.8 litre straight 6 engine, and the dashboard comes to light with indicators for oil pressure and temperature. We have the speedo, that large central rev counter with the gearbox information too, and then the multifunction display over there on the right hand side, where we can cycle through tyre pressures, chrono, G-meter, other engine parameters, audio settings, phone, Bluetooth phone of course, and satellite navigation, which appears there conveniently on the dashboard right in front of the driver, next to the water temperature and petrol gauges. The steering wheel with PDK flappy paddles falls perfectly to hand. It's a beautiful vehicle to drive from the point of view of the steering, connecting the driver to the road with absolute precision. There's constant feedback of information from the road surface through the tyres and traction train into the driver's hands and mind. Extra features on this car include the cruise control down there, just below the indicator stalk. And looking around the rest of the cockpit, we've got the Sport and Sport Plus buttons. We've got the Sports exhaust fitted on this 911. That's a considerably expensive extra cost option. There's the beautiful shift stick, which we can move down into the drive position and then flick across for manual shifting on the stick as well. Dual zone climate control, heated seats of course, and the large infotainment display there with FM and DAB tuner, media including jukebox and Bluetooth audio so that you can stream audio from your phone, Bluetooth telephony of course, and the satellite navigation and map. Another option on this 911 there is the Sport Chrono Pack, essential for a true Porsche enthusiast. And the condition again sitting here is just superb. I struggle to find a single blemish in this cockpit. The car has been diligently cared for by its 3 former keepers and is a true credit to them. Looking at the passenger side, and it's worth mentioning there's 2-stage unlocking on this car for safety and security. And again, everything is in fabulous order. No wear whatsoever on the seat. And this is a good opportunity to talk about the fact that this is a 2+2 car, but with reasonable legroom in the rear bucket seats, even with the front seats, the driver and passenger seat, fully back. I'm very tall. I've got the driver's seat there in its normal position, and there's plenty of room for another adult to sit behind me. There's useful load space behind the rear seats there, and the rear seats fold down as well. Have a look in our photos to see that, to create a very significant luggage space. A beautiful place to be, and in stunning condition throughout. Luggage in a 911, of course, goes in the frunk, and opening up, we can see a sizable luggage space. A couple of hard suitcases of the right dimensions in there, or a very significant volume of soft bags would see you on your touring holiday without needing to scrimp on the amount that you take with you. Or the shopping will fit in there very easily, and indeed you can buy bespoke, specially designed 911 luggage, which will make the very best use possible of that space. Again, in perfect condition. The carpet is unmarked. Lifting the bonnet or engine cover on any car usually reveals the power plant, but the 911 doesn't fit with the norm in that respect, and there is the engine cover in the up position, revealing coolant and oil fillers, of course, but that aside, all we can see is the engine cooling fan assembly. For servicing, Porsche remove that, and they remove the rear bumper, and that provides the beginnings of access to the engine space. And in there, 3.8 litres of German engineering, delivering 400 brake horsepower and taking this car from 0 to 60 in 4.3 thrilling seconds. That power delivered through Porsche's PDK 7-speed automatic gearbox, a triumph of German engineering again. And keep the pedal firmly to the floor, you will see a top speed of 187 miles per hour. Again, the condition of the car is reflected in the fact that when we lift the engine cover, there is not a mark to be seen. In fact, everywhere is perfectly clean. The car has been regularly detailed and valeted and is in stunning condition in every respect. So thank you very much indeed for watching. It's been an enormous pleasure to show you this beautiful Porsche. We're Sports and Touring. We're just outside Andover in Hampshire. We're open 7 days a week by appointment only. It'll be a pleasure to arrange to show you the car either in person or by video call. We can also send you a link to the Google Drive where we've got high-resolution copies of our photographs and PDF copies of important documents. If you've got a car you need to dispose of, we'll give you honest and frank advice about the best way to do that and realise the maximum value without too much inconvenience, whether it's part exchange, selling privately or whatever. And if you need to chat about finance, we can do that as well. We're authorised and regulated by the FCA. Thank you once again, and I'm looking forward to hearing from you.